Welcome to 2020 Trends Report by TONIGUY. My name is Francesco and today I'm actually going to share with you one of our trends prediction, which is girls with curls. This is a trend that we've been seeing coming a lot in the catwalk. We see a lot of consumers really embracing the natural curls, but also when it comes to color technique, we really wanted to create something that as curls kind of recreate is a feeling of fun and freedom. So what we done backstage was just a little bit of prep work. Let me just share that with you first. And we worked with a gloss application to start with. So we worked through our profile and radial parting, and we start really applying the color only on the roots, starting from the bottom, going up to the crown area. And we repeat these in 3 square sections. 1, the 2nd, the 3rd, and the 4th section that I'm about to demonstrate for you. So we're going to start releasing this section and we're going to start working throughout the perimeter. And really we want to work with the organic elements. So we're only going to be working with a quasi color. A quasi color is the color that is more delicate, is ammonia free, so it's quite gentle. And that is also one of the important considerations that we need to have when we actually working with curly hair, as they tend to be naturally dehydrated and also they tend to diffuse the color more. In that way we're going to start talking about different way of approaching color application and the way that we can actually recreate texture and volume. Now, first of all, what we're going to be doing here is darkening the roots gently. The reason why we're doing this is actually to create a feeling of hair that is denser through the root area, as the contradiction is going to really enhance the texture and the curl. So we worked through the perimeter. Now we're subdividing each section and we start our color application, starting from the lower section, moving into the top. So working horizontal parting, we're just targeting the root area. All the hairline details will be approached later on. So for now, we're just taking each section. Okay, as we're now reaching the last section, we're just going to pin this section on one side and we're going to start going into our actual technique. We're going to be working rather big section. Now with curly hair, really, as the color is diffuses a lot, with new tools, those bendy rollers that we're seeing here, it's something that we traditionally are actually using when we're perming hair or even when we're styling hair. They're very easy to use. They're quite fun to use actually as well. And it's just a way to maybe approach the application in a slightly different way. When we were preparing for new technique and trends, I thought try to change in the texture of the hair, but actually to do something with color. We're now taking a section and I'm going to start applying my gloss, stretching it out from the roots. I'm going to go back into the underneath section also, taking care of all this little baby hair and again enhancing the stretch. And then we're going to start introducing our second color. The nature of curly hair is a tight curly, is a little bit a softer curl. Your section will then change. The finer or more looser the curl is, you need to be a little bit more delicate. Different product choices as well are quite important. Today I'm working actually with something that is quite soft. As the hair is natural, I can actually be quite gentle with my product choice and working with traditional coloring. We mentioned about being organic, and what we're going to be working with in terms of color palette is going from almost a natural color, which is on a level of 6, but just really putting a little bit more tone into that, and we twist. Okay, so now we're going to take our next section. So you can see now that my sections are quite big. I could definitely work with smaller section, but that will give me much more saturation of products. In this case, I really want to keep it quite soft. Taking the color through. first step from the roots, working our root area color out. So applying a little bit more products through here, going back and also making sure that we got plenty of color in this area specifically, as for the second color is not going to create any sort of color bleeding. It's quite random the way also in which we are going to layer the products and the colors within. Okay, so we are now about to finish our back section. We're extending the root area, making sure that it's nicely applied and stretched, and then adding our second color. Now the great things about these bendy rollers also is that once you put in your bendy rollers in, you don't really have to worry too much, because as you are winding, you know, your ends, they will be saturated. You will make sure that your application is quite even. And then again, reaching the top, good tension, elevation, distribution, you know, are key. So if I want now with my last section through here, keeping a much more shadowed effect, which means the root area stretching a little bit lower, instead of keeping my elevation as we have done 90 degrees, stationary is going to be dropped down to whatever areas we want to expose. So same principle of direction, over directing the section where you wanted to expose the color. The idea is not to create a visual volume on the top, so I'm going to keep the darker color a little bit stretched further. We're going to join the two sections together, stretching the roots lower. I'm going to add more products into that. And you can see that now my color gloss will travel a little bit lower than the previous. Making sure that I've got enough products, working the products within the hair. Take my bendy rollers, again starting from the bottom. But this time, I'm going to fit the bendy rollers through here. So we got a much longer stretch through the crown area, so it's going to expose less light, it's going to give more shadow. We're going to release our clear mesh. So now we are going to move into our front section. And you may still want to keep your section horizontal, or if you want to really promote a better blending, you may want to work diagonally. And what we're going to do, we're actually going to subdivide it in 3 sections. Third one will be join the other side. So first section, diagonal. Again, just keep your section clean, making sure there are no stains from the color that has been applied. The idea of recreating the visual silhouette outside, now we're thinking about where we want to expose the color. Is it the cheekbones that we want to take, or in the hands, or we want to create the volume starting from the jawline? And that will determine how much of the stretch we want to use, how much of the shadowed area we want to create. We want to have enough light area to give John the opportunity really to enhance the texture and the volume. And with my hands I'm just making the soft transition of the 2 colors. Again, work in parallel section. Okay, so now we are going to move to the opposite side, and then we're going to join the fringe together. So now we are going to work exactly in the same way on the opposite side. So I took my diagonal here, which is also going to be now my guide of my parallel section. So remember that on the side we are working diagonally to promote blend. Subdividing my first section. If you feel that as you're already done your base, just go back with your product in there, just make sure that you got a little bit more saturation in areas that are in need. And then again, remember about your elevation and the direction that you use for the opposite side. Stretching a little bit further, my base color. We add a little bit more of a mocha sheen into it, so we got a little bit of vintage feeling in some of the color choices, but also the colors that are a little bit more experimental, they're not too intrusive. We're kind of going back to something that is a little bit more organic, is a little bit gentler. It's definitely the time of girls with curls, and I think it's almost like a re-embracing a little bit of a heritage, re-embracing the natural hair. So don't worry too much about those ends here, because it's not the actual sperming hair that you could have fish hooks. In this case, it's color, and where they are going to be trapped into the rollers, the color will expand. The last section will be our front section. So we got this triangle, and we can approach this in so many different ways. So I'm stretching all the way through, getting to work. If you look at my distribution here through the center, I'm keeping flat. All this area is shadowed through. All this is going to create a great support then for the color to sit on top. I'm going to start massaging the product into the hair, modeling the two colors together, because as I'm going to start rolling, that little extra saturation products will stain the rest of the hair. That's the completion of our technique today, Girls and Curls. Taking inspiration from how traditionally we are setting hair or creating texture, so perming, working with bendy rollers. We'll see Kate back with John for a haircut.
So here we have the completed look of the blowout for our 2020 TONIGUY trend report. And you can see, using that inspiration of bows within fashion, massive fashion trend within hair accessories, within clothes, backpacks, and now within hair shapes. Fantastic colour work, Francesco, fantastic.
And what an amazing shape, John. It really is so much fun working with curly hair, and I really wanted to approach this technique from a different point of view, so working with tools that generally we're using for setting, but actually working within the colour. The application itself is really quick, as you've seen from the step-by-step, and we really are focalizing on this area that needs to be devolumized from the crown, so keeping a little bit deeper and darker, at the same time really drifting the color throughout in a very sun-kissed way. Just a great fun to work with. It's been a great pleasure to share with you today my Girls on Curls, and I hope to see you all in the Academy.